Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Pelicans versus Spurs NBA matchup on Friday, December 1st, 2023. Of course, we do tons of free picks every day. When you give out as many free picks as we do, you're going to like some games more than others. People ask us all the time which games we like the best. Those are the ones we put at the premium picks tab at pickdawgz.com. You can use the discount code PICK for 15% off any purchases. We also have Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays meant for people who make bigger bets. If that's you, text the number that's on the screen. Not available on the website, so you got to text that number. But let's get to this one. Pelicans taking on the Spurs, and we've seen some signs of life in the Pelicans this season. Boy, Zion Williamson, 20 games into the season, he's still out on the court. This is a miracle, right? I mean, we just have not seen this guy play all that much throughout his career, and at this point, well, less than a quarter of the way into the NBA season, we're not ready to start patting anybody on the back just yet. I think there's a lot of hoops left to be played, and we'll see exactly how much of it this guy actually plays. On the other side of it, the other second coming of the greatest of all time, Victor Wembanyama, certainly not inspiring victories out of this San Antonio Spurs team. They're just 3-14 on the season. He's got some nice players on this roster, but he's certainly going to need some help. He's going to have to get better himself. I think he has all those tools that everybody said he was going to have, but he's not just one of these guys that can step right onto the court and just have this massive impact that a lot of people were expecting. I think the Spurs themselves, and I think Coach Pop, were actually more muted on the expectations from him than just about everybody else out there. So, probably not a big surprise to him, probably a big surprise to some of the people that have invested in the Wembanyama futures, like his basketball cards and things of that nature. But, we have to see how it plays out. You guys know how we do it here at Pick Dawgz, at least me. I never really give these guys, the credit until they actually earn it. And then when they earn it, hey, man, we're all about it, right? So we'll see exactly how it all pans out. But so far this season, like I said, 3-14, not going to win you any rings and banners, that's for sure. In fact, they're just 3-7 against the number in their last 10 games. And, 2 of the wins come in their last 3 games against the Clippers and against the Warriors, where they were getting a decent amount of numbers, but then went up against the defending champ Nuggets. Yeah, good luck with that one, Victor and Wemby, right? and the bunch here. Meanwhile, on the other side of it, the Pelicans, like I said, kind of turning it on. We saw them beat up on the 76ers on Wednesday, but the thing about that game was I really thought that, the Pelicans had a really, really big lead, and the Sixers reeled them in at the end. They didn't quite get close enough, but it was one of those games, boy, if it was 5 minutes longer, I think the Sixers would have got them. When we look, a little bit further back, back-to-back losses to the Jazz, but wins over the Clippers, back-to-back wins over the Kings. I think the Pelicans, if Zion stays healthy and Ingram and, of course, getting CJ back, well, these guys will be absolutely in business. I think that the Pelicans, way too much for the Spurs. In this one, they can name their number. I'll take the Pelicans, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free. They'll tell you how often historically all the bets on the board today have hit. Then pair them with today's odds, and from there, you can put yourself on the most favorable bets today.